You reach the end of the month and wonder, what happened to my money? And it's not that you don't earn good money, but somehow it just disappears from your attention until it becomes urgent again. Here's what might surprise you. It sure surprised me. Money usually isn't the problem. Staying connected to it is. And that changes entirely how you should manage money if you have ADHD. Today, I'm going to show you why traditional money strategies really require your brain to work a lot harder than it should, and the simple monthly reset that helps you stay connected with your money without tracking every single expense. Most, if not all, traditional money strategies don't work for ADHD brains, and there's a simple explanation for that. Budgets, expense tracking, looking at numbers regularly, and constant discipline are things that are extremely demanding for ADHD brains. What you want to do is support your brain, not burn it out. What you also have to know is that money quietly slips in the background because the ADHD brain doesn't keep money front of mind. If it's not urgent, well, attention is going to move somewhere more interesting. And for the ADHD brain, what it doesn't see doesn't exist. We tend to think that there's a problem with us. Well, there's not. And money is not the problem either. It's being or staying connected to money that is difficult for the ADHD brain because of the executive function or the executive skills that money management requires that often underperform or are underdeveloped in ADHD brains. So, if staying connected to money is the real issue, doesn't that mean that making more effort is just simply a waste of time, and that finding ways to connect with money is going to pay off big time? One thing that shifted for me once I finally understood that managing money with ADHD is not about doing more or trying harder. It's about having checkpoints that make it easier for my brain to connect and engage with money. And once I knew that, I stopped trying to do things in a way that just made my ADHD challenges worse. So tell me, which one is it for you right now? Like, what's the hardest? Is it starting? Is it staying connected? Or is it simply knowing what to look at? Let me know in the comments below. I always love reading what you share, and I respond to all of them. There's an important insight I want to share with you before I get to the monthly reset. Money management with ADHD isn't linear, it's cyclical. Attention comes, attention goes. It drifts, it comes back. That's not failure, it's how your brain works. And the goal isn't to prevent the drift, it's really to give your brain a way to connect with money that is actually going to work with the way it's wired. So, what do those checkpoints actually look like? Well, this is where things start to change. Step one, map your cash flow. This is your decision filter, not restriction, not budgeting. Simply knowing what comes in, what goes out, what's left. Deciding ahead is really going to make resisting spending on impulse a lot easier. Step two, review last month. Not to judge, not to fix everything, but it's really there to help you close the mental loop. Seeing the patterns clearly. And what is going to happen is I think I overspend will become I know exactly what happened. Step 3, and this one is a must, especially if you're an entrepreneur, and it is to review your income versus your expenses. So this really helps keep money more visible. And it's also a way for you to stay connected to it. The way I do it is with a spreadsheet, and I know that spreadsheets are not every ADHD brain's best friend, but for me it works. Why? Because I don't have to do the math. Like everything is there, and every year I just duplicate the page and I don't have to restart from zero. So basically, everything is in there, every source of income, every expense, and all I have to do is enter the numbers, and the entire year is laid out. So it really helps not only stay connected to my money, but it also gives me a global view. The goal is also to not fall into perfectionism. Perfection here is not required. Reliable reset points are. So things that are going to help you connect and come back. People with ADHD often believe that they're bad with money. That's not true. And there's a distinction I want to make here. When the way you've been taught something is a mismatch with how your brain works, having a hard time doesn't mean that you're not good at it. It just means that the method wasn't designed for you to succeed. And it's true for everything, including money. The real issue is that most, if not all, traditional money strategies demand incredible effort for the ADHD brain: attention, planning, following through, decision making. That's why those methods and strategies need to be tailored to the ADHD brain. And I've been working on something behind the scenes, and I'm super excited. I'm going to give you more details soon, but mainly it's going to be something to help you connect with money in a way that not only fits your brain, but that helps you move from money avoidance to money engagement. So make sure that you stick around, because in the next videos, I'm going to give you more details about that, and how you can also join the interest list so you're the first to get all the details. Once you know where the friction comes from, well, you stop forcing yourself to manage money like someone that doesn't have ADHD, and that alone is huge. Money doesn't come easier because you suddenly become more disciplined. It becomes easier because your brain has reliable ways to reconnect with it before chaos takes over. Now, I would love to know, which part of the cycle do you recognize yourself most? Is it money drifting, starting, staying consistent, or remembering to come back? Make sure you let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you want to know where that friction between ADHD and money comes from, remember to grab your free ADHD and money quiz. The link is in the description below this video. If you found value in the tips that I shared with the monthly reset, make sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and share it with someone that might actually need to do this reset. And if you try, just know that it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can also only start with one. That's also a way to do things the ADHD way. And until next time, make sure to keep on rocking that phenomenal ADHD brilliance of yours, and we'll catch you in the next video.